Hello and welcome to Sincerely Elvis Presley. I'm Sean. Hope you're all doing well. Thanks for tuning in. This is a bit of a strange one. So, as you'll have seen from the thumbnail, I've had a delivery today from Amazon and it's the 4K Blu-ray of EPiC. Why it's a strange one is that around about a month, maybe more ago, we were told that the release of the Blu-ray had been delayed and it wasn't now coming out until August. But strangely enough, Amazon never changed their release date. They always had it as 15th, 16th of June. And usually they're quite hot on that. So I wasn't quite sure what was going on. Like everyone else, I believed that it was delayed until August. And I wondered if that was some kind of marketing ploy to, benefit from Elvis Week and the publicity surrounding that. But no, we have it here. Here we go. Hot off the press from Amazon. So let's have a look what we get. We know that we're not going to get any extras, which is a bit of a disappointment, isn't it, frankly? But what can you do? It is what it is. So there we go. 4K Blu-ray. Now, I was wondering if we'd get some kind of slipcase, and as this has just come out, I would expect if it had a slipcase, we'd be getting that. But no, we don't. This is what we're getting. So, 4K Ultra HD. Let me see how easy it is to get this shrink off so we can actually have a look what's inside. I must admit, I'm not expecting too much. It really is, a shame, isn't it, that such a momentous, great movie, all the attention it got, all the plaudits it got, the success it had, and yet they can't give us anything in the way of extras, which is a little deflating, isn't it? So there's our front, as we expected, and there's the back. And as you'll see, there's no mention of extras at all. So I think it's a very vanilla disc. Right, a brilliant disc. But yeah, nothing. No little booklet, nothing. So as bare bones as a release as you could get. Now I don't know whether there are versions that come with a slipcase, but this one certainly doesn't. So, it's great to have. It's great to have in 4K. The movie's brilliant, but we really deserve something a little bit more, didn't we? Now there's the rumours of the Steelbook coming out later in the year that will have extras, but that's just double dipping. That's really not good enough for the loyal fan base that have helped make this such a fabulous success. People have waited for so long for that extra footage, and we know they've now got it. We know they've now got it cleaned up. So why don't we have some of it on here? You're not telling me that they couldn't have pulled out the stops and given us something a bit special. And to then say that they're going to do a special edition, I mean, Steelbook, I've said this in the comments actually when people are mentioning it, I really couldn't care less what the cover's made of. I used to get Steelbooks back in the day for various movies, but it's just additional cost for just the packaging that it's in. It's the content that we're interested in, and guys, you should really. It's great to have this. Don't get me wrong. I'm pleased to have it in 4K, but not even some kind of slipcase or something. Just the absolute barest bones you can possibly give us. So brilliant to have. Don't get me wrong. I'm pleased to have it, but a bit disappointed that you couldn't have given us something a little bit better. But at least we get Elvis without any AI interference, because I'm sure you'll have seen we had the announcement of the Paradise Hawaiian style session set, which I think is due any day now, I believe. So I will do an unboxing of that when it comes out. But the Summer Nights, the live set that was supposed to come out, I'm sure you'll have all seen the images of that. Now that was delayed, and you've got to hope that that was delayed to do something about those awful AI generated enhanced images that they'd put out in that pre-publicity, because they looked awful. They looked nothing like Elvis. You know, this is a guy that was incredibly photogenic and was photographed thousands, probably millions of times. Got to be one of the most photographed people in history. You don't need to mess with those pictures. You don't need to. If you're trying to show something specific from a specific concert and you don't have it, well, put something. You know, you don't make it look like some abomination that looks like nothing like the man himself. There's enough of these horrible AI generated books. Just look at Amazon. In fact, go back a couple. Look in my episodes. I did one Halloween the year before last of the horrific AI generated Elvis images on books, and it's only got worse since. So, you know, thank goodness we haven't got any enhancement there. Well, we have to an extent, but that's just for the aesthetics of the movie poster, because that scarf was actually green, I believe, not red. But, you know, it fits in with the aesthetics of the poster, so that's absolutely fine. I've got no issue with that. But yeah, what can I say? Here we are. We've got the 4K Blu-ray. We've got it when we actually originally expected it, but we haven't got much else. And actually, on the subject of AI, you've noticed from my thumbnail, I'm not a huge fan of AI for AI's sake, but when it comes to thumbnails, I've always tried to make them look reasonably attractive. But like a lot of people, I take an image or more than one image of Elvis and I do a bit of lettering and try and make it look as nice as possible. But I've always felt there was nothing that sort of differentiated my thumbnails from anyone else's thumbnails. And I'm all about the aesthetic. You know, when I set the channel up, the logo that I used of the 70 police shot of Elvis and then coloured it, I think that looks very distinctive. I'm really happy with that. But I've never been really happy with my thumbnails. I've never felt they say that it's, you know, one of my videos. So I've been messing around with what AI can do to cartoonize and paint things. And today's the first example I've used of that, and I'm really pleased with it. So, you know, unless anyone tells me, or even if anyone tells me they absolutely don't like it, I'll probably still carry on with it. But that's going to be my thing from now on. Whenever you see a video from me, I'm gonna mess around with it like that, because I think you know, I don't think it detracts. As long as something doesn't detract from Elvis's image, I'm all for it. So let me know what you think of that as well, and let me know what you think of this. Have you gone for the 4K? Have you gone for the standard Blu-ray? I guess some of you may have gone for DVD, but let's face it, it's not going to do the beautiful clarity of this film any favours. But, you know, let me know what you think about the sort of vanilla flavour of it, and the fact that we really seem to have got a by the numbers release with no extra effort put in. Let me know if you got this today, or you get, you know, and did you get this? Did you get some kind of slipcase with it? Because I was almost expecting that and didn't see one, obviously, as you know. But yeah, great to have EPiC on 4K. Great to have the physical product, but quite disappointed that we haven't got anything else to reward us loyal fans, have we? So let me know what you think. Love to know what you think in the comments. As I say, I will be unboxing the Paradise Wine Style sessions when they come out, and hopefully you'll get to see my boring mug twice in a week. But anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you're all doing well, and until the Paradise Wine sessions come out, I will see you then. As ever, look after yourselves. Take care. Ta-da.
We'll meet you again. May God bless you. Adios.